Bitcoin just hit a new all-time high today. Should I buy more? If you're interested in this topic, please stay tuned. Bybit is one of the best crypto exchanges. It provides great market depth, a smooth user experience, and an impeccable interface. After completing KYC, you'll receive $100 in cash for every deposit worth $100. It's a very good deal. Everyone is welcome to click on the link below, because they have never done events like this before, and it's very likely they won't be giving away cash. So do check out the link below. It's the final 2 days. Alright, let's talk about Bitcoin. We can clearly see that Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high today since the start of this trend. It has hit $29,200. It's the peak of this upward trend. I'm sure many of you are thinking, if you should chase the market, right? Back then, every time we saw an all-time high, it was definitely a bull signal. There was no doubt. But we need to figure out if we should do anything this time. Now, let's do a simple market review. We're doing a market review simply because we want to find supporting evidence for the theory we proposed. In fact, what are we trying to see? In a breakout like this, we need to make sure that it's a new bullish trend before we take any action. If we are seeing a rise and there's a surge in trading volume, then I think it's not a problem to chase the market. It's easy to determine the trend. When there's a trading volume surge, it means that this is only the beginning of the upward trend. Now, let's check out the market trend before this. Take this period as an example. There was a breakout here too. It was an all-time high in this phase, the most expensive it had ever been in 2 months. But what happened to the chart after that? You can see that the price continued to go up, right? The price continued to go up. Then, we saw a surge in the trading volume again. The trading volume is obviously much higher than before and after. So this breakout suggests that it's very likely to be a real breakout. Now, let's move on to the next one. Were there any other peaks? I would consider this the consolidation. And this is when the retracement happened. We only saw another new high here. Should you chase the market here? Should you chase it? Should you go long during the breakout? Alright, let's check this out. Why should we go long when there's a breakout? Because we think this is when the market correction ended. Let's see if the trading volume corresponds to it. There's a big surge in trading volume here, right? Then, the trading volume starts reducing. The volume is very low here. In fact, it's good for market correction. It's a good thing. But when a new market trend starts, before a new market trend starts, we must look for an unusually high trading volume. Do you think this is a huge volume? If we compare it to the volume before and after, I don't think so. It's not. We want at least this much of an increase in trading volume to know that a new market is going to start soon. A new bull market is starting soon. This is when we can start chasing it. But you probably also realize that you're seeing weak volume here. That's why we shouldn't chase the market during this time. It's okay to do stag trading here. For stag trading, since this is a daily chart, if we check out the hourly price chart, they can still make a profit from the increase. But if we only start going long after this breakout, we will soon find out that it isn't the bullish market we expect. So this is not a good time to chase the market. Let's take a look at this again. Don't worry. Let's check out a few more examples. Let's look at this. It went through an arduous journey before it finally hit $25,000. Let's take a look at this. $25,000. Should we chase the market during this breakout? We should. Why? You can see that there's a surge in trading volume here. And the trading volume only increased after the correction, and it's a healthy surge. If the volume surge happens after a drop, should you buy more when the price climbs again? This is a very good question. We saw a drop after the retracement. You can see that the volume was shrinking in general. After the price retracement and volume shrinkage, the trading volume skyrocketed. It skyrocketed. And we are expecting a new bullish market here. It's obviously telling you to chase the market. Right here. Let's move on. If you look at what happened after that, you can see that the new all-time high happened here. Then, should we chase the market now? As we mentioned, when we see a breakout, the correction after that is hardly optimal. When the breakout happened, we didn't see a surge in the trading volume. At least, the increase wasn't as great as what we saw during other breakouts. We didn't see a great surge in the volume, as we expected to see during breakouts. So I think we shouldn't chase it during this breakout. Of course, I mentioned this in yesterday's video. I didn't chase the market during this hike. I only unwound the hedging position. I think it's a very clear sign here. When you're seeing a breakout like this, it means that the price isn't going down so soon. If the price is going to break below 27,000 US dollars, then it shouldn't break through this trend line. At least, there's no risk of seeing a sudden plummet. It won't break below 27,000 US dollars overnight and start a high risk and major retracement. Take note of this. Now, let's move forward. We mentioned some patterns before. As we mentioned before, we are seeing a rounding top. It's a rounding top, right? The rounding top. At the rounding top, the price has just hit its new all-time high. Yes, it's hit its new all-time high. That means the rounding top has been canceled. It's no longer valid. Now, we can no longer use it as a reference. It's totally meaningless now. We spoke about the diamond pattern, right? We spoke about diamond formation before. When the price reaches this point and hits an all-time high, the diamond top formation will be no longer invalid either. We can no longer use it as a reference. Indeed, the diamond top formation was perfect. But now that it has hit an all-time high, the formation becomes invalid. We spoke about divergence too, right? The divergence has been resolved here too. It has been resolved. You can see the divergence here, right? The price is going up. But MACD hits a lower peak here. And you can see the golden cross below the baseline. Things we mentioned before, like the divergence, the rounding top, and the diamond top formation are no longer relevant. And now, the price has hit an all-time high. It's a bad time to make a short call now. A very bad time to make a short call. If you have a short position now, I will never go short during this time, because the price has just hit an all-time high. If you go short now, then you're wagering that the market will drop. Now, let's take a look at this. Let's mark a few points. In the 4-hour time frame, we're still seeing a bullish trend in the Bitcoin market. It'll only stop after it breaks below this point. The market trend will only change after it breaks below this point. But we won't necessarily see the change. Anyway, a market trend change is possible. And the point I'm talking about is 26,500 US dollars. It has to break below this support level before we can see a change in the market. It might turn into a choppy market, right? I think it'll most likely turn into a choppy market. If it becomes choppy and is followed by a retracement, then we might be able to see a new breakout, which will lead to another bullish trend. I'm skeptical about this rise. Now, let's conclude this. My conclusion is that it's a very bad time to make a short call now. There's no reason for you to sell short at all now. There's barely any reason for you to sell short. If you want to go long, I don't think this will be the start of a new wave, because the trading volume is too little. The other indicators are saying the same thing too. But at this point, we're really seeing a bullish trend, so you can do stag trading. It's fine to do stag trading. But if you're going long and riding along the trend, or even selling shorts during this time, and intend to ride along the trend, then it will create a bigger problem. Alright. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, and share my video. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?